Okay, so today I'm going to talk about insomnia again, and it's about the causes of insomnia from Western medicine and science. So this is more like the scientific aspect of insomnia. Okay, and actually it's not the causes but the pathophysiology of insomnia from the scientific point of view. Okay, so there are a few factors for insomnia from the scientific point of view. Basically, there is firstly is the genetic vulnerability. So there is indeed some kind of family history that can actually cause insomnia, okay, and also neurotransmitter genes, okay, that makes a person genetically more prone to insomnia. Okay, so that is one possibility for the causation of insomnia. And also with that vulnerability of the genes, with a precipitating event or stressor, okay, or moderators, which are the risk factors of insomnia, which is what I've gone through the last week. Okay, so certain age, sex, race, yeah, medical comorbidities, and also medications can actually expose an individual to higher risk of insomnia. So with this, okay, and they form the basis for insomnia. Okay, then thereafter is the abnormalities in the neurobiological processes. Okay, so this part will encompass a lot of the scientific aspects of insomnia. So it can be the simultaneous co-activation of sleep and wake promoting areas in the brain, and also GABA. All right, so this is neurochemical. Okay, so the gamma aminobutyric acid, okay, this is one of the most common inhibitory transmitter in the brain. So when this neurotransmitter is out of balance, okay, it can actually cause insomnia to happen. So there are researchers that says that, you know, GABA being the brain's brake fluid, okay, which means its job is to decrease or stop the transmission of nerve impulses. Okay, so what happens with insomnia? There is a study that has been done before for adults with chronic primary insomnia, and it actually says that the GABA is reduced in the brain of individuals with insomnia, suggesting that there is overactivity in the brain. Okay, so this is what happens according to the studies. Okay, so that is one of the abnormalities in neurobiological processes. And also abnormal brain morphometry. Okay, so how the brain is structured. Okay, if there is abnormality as well, there can be higher risk for insomnia. All right, so this is a very scientific causation process for insomnia. So it's not like, you know, because you are exposed to electronics, or because you ate certain things. Okay, this is what happens inside the brain, inside the body, okay, which cause insomnia. Okay, and then there is because of the genetic vulnerability, the stressing event, the risk factors, okay, all form the basis, and with the abnormalities in the neurobiological processes, it will lead to neurophysiologic hyperarousal, okay, which is what we say there is increased high frequency EEG around the sleep onset, okay, and also can be increased sensory information processing, and also increase REM EEG arousals. Okay, this is what happens, okay, which can cause the hyperarousal in the neurophysiology. And then encompassed with that will be the psychological and behavioral processes, where there is increased attention to sleep and sleep-related threat cues. Okay, so this is where people start to have anxiety about sleeping itself. Okay, and there's increased intention and effort to sleep, increased worry and arousal, and behaviors that are antithetical to sleep. Okay, so basically it's self-sabotaging behaviors that mess up with falling into sleep itself. Alright, so this is the whole biological process and the causes for insomnia itself. Okay, and then for my Facebook live stream group, my platinum group, I'm going to share slightly more information on this. Okay, so today is quite a heavy, more scientific and academic sharing on the causation of insomnia from a Western medicine and scientific point of view. So I hope you understand what is happening within your brain and within your body itself. And there won't be any Chinese translation this time because it's too hard to translate. Okay, it's a lot of scientific terms. So I apologize for that, and then we'll see each other next week for another episode on insomnia.